I'm happy to say hello everybody, and it is the first video of our European adventure, land and sea. Stay with us, will be very interesting. Very beautiful trip, very nice places we visited, and actually it is nice to have some time off. No, actually now I have time off all the time. It is nice to retire, and now we can travel. And it's what we are doing. We are traveling on our way home. We make other plans already, stay at home for a while, and we hope we will go somewhere soon again. But right now about this trip. We took a plane from Tampa to Zurich non-stop. It was actually wonderful. In Zurich airport, when we went through the custom, we noticed that only Ben and I were non-European Union passengers. No, it happens. We went through the custom really fast, and so we flew from Tampa to Zurich, to Switzerland, and we saw Zurich, Bern, Lucerne, Lugano, Stein am Rhein, Schaffhausen, and we will show you all these wonderful places. And of course we went to Liechtenstein. I liked it very much. I think it is my favorite place. Innsbruck, Austria, and Ljubljana, Slovenia. And the final destination was Croatia. From Ljubljana we went to Split, and after we finished our 2 weeks Adriatic sailing, we went to Zagreb and flew home. It is not a secret that hotels are very expensive in Zurich or Bern, and we chose a small train station, Rhein. There was a nice hotel, not really expensive, but why we chose the hotel near the train station?
When Zena and I began planning our trip to Europe, one of the first questions to face was, how are we going to travel around? Are we going to go by train, or are we going to rent a car and try to go from country to country, or how are we going to do it? When we looked into car rental, we found that it was not a cheap option at all, and that in fact it's very difficult to rent a car in one country, drive it around several countries in Europe, and then leave it in another country. It's very difficult to do that, very expensive to do it where you even can, where it is even possible. And so when we looked at the cost and all the hassles of renting a car, then we turned to trains and found, as many travelers have in the past, the Eurail passes. There are Eurail passes for all of Europe, one of which we bought and used when we went into Austria and into Slovenia and into Croatia, and then another separate pass for Switzerland, which we bought and used exclusively in that country, and which gave us access to buses and boats in Switzerland, as well as all trains basically in the entire country. It wound up being a good way to travel for us. It worked well, and as you will see throughout this video series, we got used to seeing what European trains were like for sure.
We got to this place the afternoon, and we decided to not go to big cities in Switzerland, just to walk around in Rhein, and it appeared that it was a very nice, interesting place. So it was our first look to Switzerland, what it looks like, and we discovered that it looks really interesting and clean, different, very different than in the US. I did not mean that clean, this means different. Just houses are different, just parking structures are different. And look at it is the kindergarten I think even the kindergarten looks different. By the way, can you imagine to travel by motorcycle, let's say from Saudi Arabia to Europe?
Yeah, we used to
What
take,
is
They rode their bikes here from Saudi Arabia. It's a group of travelers.
yeah.
from
Yes.
Saudi Arabia?
Yes.
I don't believe
Second
it.
time, not
Second time?
Wow.
first time before 10 years from Saudi Arabia to Belgium.
And where are you going from here?
We go to France and German, now Switzerland, yeah, 2 days Italy,
Yeah,
and then Zilamsi.
yeah.
Zilamsi.
Have you ever been to the United States?
Yeah, one time.
Did you ride there?
Yes, Daytona Bike Week.
Daytona
I
Bike
got
Week.
it
Oh,
one
yeah,
time,
yeah. Yeah, well, come back and ride out west sometime.
What?
Come back and ride in the western U.S.
No.
Mountains
I ride
and
in
deserts.
just in the Miami.
Yeah.
In Miami.
Yeah, but I say you should come and ride.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
the
it is
future.
it is beautiful
I know,
there.
I know.
It is beautiful there.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
My brother there.
Oh, your brother lives there?
Yes.
Well, what you're doing is great.
Yeah, it's we are United Bikers team. The biggest team in the Middle East. We have a lot of chapters.
Yeah.
Saudi Arabia, Egypt, Morocco, Egypt, Sudan.
Well, enjoy your trip and
Thank
stay
you.
safe.
Thank
Be
you.
safe.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
I think everybody knows what Holiday Inn Express looks like in the US. By the way, it is a Holiday Inn Express in Rumlang, not far from Zurich. I think 15 minutes by train. Speaking about trains are great in Switzerland. Clean, very comfortable. Not just we love trains. It is like Ben said, we chose it. We decided that it will be a good transportation for us, and it was a good transportation. You will see many videos from inside of trains.
Well, here we are on a train in Switzerland on our way to Stein am Rhein via Schaffhausen on a Swiss train as part of our latest trip to Europe, which is going to involve visits to Switzerland and then Austria and then Slovenia and then Croatia, where we're going to join a couple of people from Finland on a sailboat to sail the Dalmatian coast of Croatia. So all of that is coming up in the next few videos. This video will be about Switzerland.
It is our first video about Switzerland because we are going to many places in Switzerland, right?
Well, I hope if we live long enough.
I hope we will live. I don't know about you all, but I like to see small towns more than big cities. Big European cities, like in the US, just big city. But I think small towns have special flavor, special meaning. It is why we went to Stein am Rhein by train, and then from Stein am Rhein to Schaffhausen we took a boat. It was fascinating. We passed, of course, on our way to Stein am Rhein, we passed Schaffhausen. the Stein am Rhein. We are here. By the way, the train station is not far from the center of the city. It is a short walking distance. So it was interesting to walk. One thing amazed me very much in Switzerland. The water everywhere. It doesn't matter. It is a lake, river, pond. The water is very clear. Crystal clear. I don't know. I have never seen it, for example, in any other countries. You can compare other countries with Switzerland. The water was really beautiful everywhere.
It was a hot day, it was the middle of the day, it was lunchtime, and actually I at least was pretty hungry. So I decided that I wanted something in the way of fast food. Fast food, considering where we were, turned out to have different options than what you might find at home, and of course that's to be expected. One of the most interesting options appeared to be currywurst. I got the currywurst knowing a little bit about it. I think I might have even had it before. It's basically what we in the United States will call a sliced hot dog in a curry sauce that's heavily flavored with ketchup. And honestly, I didn't think it was all that great. It's served with French fries, not any bread, as I recall. But it isn't really something I'd want to have on any kind of frequent basis whatsoever.
Isn't it a beautiful place? But it was time to go to another destination, and our boat was coming. If you travel, you noticed. If you are on the shore near the water, you are looking at on the water and trying to figure out what is going on. But if you are on the water, on the river or lake, you are looking on the contrary to the shore. Your attention is to the shore. What are people doing there? And it was the beginning of the weekend. People were camping, people were resting after work with their families, and it was the end of May. I am sure that the water was freezing, but people were swimming. Ben and I were actually very surprised to see it. But it is probably, maybe for them it is warm. The weather was nice, about 80, 85 Fahrenheit. So, but I don't think the water was really warm. By the way, whoever took any boats for motoring, for sailing, you know how to dock. Here I noticed how they dock their boat between poles. No, Ben knows everything. He explained to me that, and apparently it is true, I think I trust him, that the stream goes in one way, there is no big waves, and I think boats are safe if they dock in this way. Schaffhausen, like Stein am Rhein, is on the border with Germany, and Bennett, I noticed that only two people were speaking English, Ben and me. Others were speaking German language. The town is very small and nice looking, clean. We did not spend too much time in this town. We were in a hurry to go back to Luzerne, and we just walked through to the train station. But one thing I noticed, I have never seen how they how they separate recycling stuff. Like we understood that the big containers are underground with separate trash. But anyway, stay with us, and next time we will show you Ben's favorite Lucerne, Zurich, and a beautiful, wonderful trip on the lake of Lucerne. See you next time. Bye.